In this video, I want to highlight just how early we are in the adoption of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. This is a Bitcoin only channel, but for this video, I found more statistics on crypto as a whole, and it's directionally correct. It's moving in the right direction, so good enough. We're going to show how early we are in cryptocurrency adoption around the world based on certain metrics, and then how they relate to where we were in the past in relation to internet adoption or social media adoption. And as you can see in this chart right here, as this article says, as of 2024, the average cryptocurrency ownership was about 6.8%, with 560 million crypto owners worldwide. Now, in the grand scheme of things, in the world of 8 billion people, that's relatively small. But yeah, that puts us at a little over almost 7%. And that is on the high end. But as you can see in this chart, here are the countries and the Bitcoin adoption rate in each country. You have the UAE at 25% adoption, which is the highest in the chart. And then you have like the United States around 15%, and yeah, worldwide 6.9%. You can just look through these if you'd like. By far, men adopt cryptocurrency at a much higher rate than females, with the average age being between 25 and 34. And then, yeah, you can go here, just go through this, but I mostly wanted to focus on this right here, the 550 million crypto owners worldwide. Now, if we go here, this is internet adoption. Around the year, let's see, 550 would be 500, and worldwide adoption of the internet was about 500 million in 2020 or 2001. And as you can see, it is too small to go backwards, but also just the very beginning. We're just getting started. And as you can see here, when we got to this rate of just over 5 million, the number really started to go exponential. It started slow, and then really around where we are right now, around a little over 500 million, it just started to exponentially climb from there to where we have right now. About 5 billion people in the world are using the internet currently. So we could probably, since Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is the currency of the internet, we can expect to get to that level at some point. And from here it took from, well, this chart only goes to 2021, but yeah, it took about 20 years to go from 5 million, which is a tiny number, compared to 5 billion. If we go to the next chart, this is just the number of people using social media from 2004 to 2018. And again here, around 5 million, a little over 5 million. You can see that's the point where it really just started to go vertical. It did not slow down at all, did not plateau. Up until 2018 on this chart, it still hasn't plateaued. It's still going exponentially higher. So this is just to showcase how early we are in the adoption of cryptocurrency. And then if you go here, just listen to this clip. This is from yesterday or 2 days ago, something yesterday actually.
Of the future of attacking industries of the future, we will embrace them, including making America the world capital for crypto and Bitcoin.
And there you have it. You have the United States president, or he will be in 5 days from now, doubling down, reiterating that the United States will be the world capital for Bitcoin and crypto. And that just shows where we are right now. The world is adopting it we have come too far to go backwards. And as you can see here, it's really, there is a good percentage of adoption in just about every major country in the world. You can use Bitcoin and crypto no matter where you go. It's not specific to one country. And as you can see here, since 2010 to now, Bitcoin is just continuing to climb. We are now hitting $100,000 again today, as we're almost back to the all-time high. Of the absolute high was about 102,000, almost 103. We went up to 100,000 or 100,700 today. And there's one more chart I wanted to pull up. Here it is, this chart. This ranks currencies by market capitalization, which shows Bitcoin is now the 10th largest currency in the world. This was actually made a few months ago. I can't find the website for it, or I can, but I think the website is down. But yeah, we may already be in 9th place. But basically, we're about to overtake the Hong Kong dollar, followed by the Canadian dollar would be next. And this just goes to show we've come too far to go back. We're not going back. Bitcoin is going to millions of dollars a coin, or it's going to zero, as Michael Saylor says. And there's no indication it's going to zero. It's now the 10th, maybe the 9th largest currency in the world currently. So with all that said, I just wanted to show where we are in the cycle. We're basically the same as when the internet was adopted in 2001. And this chart only goes to 2021. I'm sure we're much higher today. And as internet adoption continues to grow, so will the currency of the internet. So for everyone who thinks maybe they're late to the party, that's really not the case at all. If anything, from a risk-reward standpoint, this is the safest time to get in. If you were to get in a lot earlier, like when we were, let's go back here. If you were to get in around 2010, 11, there was a risk of Bitcoin being banned. There was a lot of regulatory risk. There was a lot of uncertainty if it would work out. But that's not the case anymore. Now you have governments adopting it. Now you have the President of the United States talking about implementing, talking about, from his quote from yesterday, making the United States the Bitcoin and crypto hub of the world. So with that, I'd say we're still really early, and this is your opportunity to get in right at the beginning of the internet, basically. If you could invest into Facebook, YouTube, or any social media platform, or the internet as a whole in 2001, this would be your opportunity for that. These are once in a generation opportunities, and I wouldn't have none. That, in my opinion, would be the wrong bet. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it puts in perspective where we are in the cycle. We're still really, really early with only 6% worldwide adoption, and there's only up from here. There's a lot of upward momentum currently. So thank you for watching.